Schizophrenia is a severe mental disorder that affects how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. It can be a deeply disruptive condition, often leading to significant impairment in daily functioning. The importance of early detection cannot be overstated, as timely intervention can make a significant difference in the management and prognosis of the disorder. While the exact cause of schizophrenia remains unknown, recognizing the early signs is crucial. In today's video, we'll explore 6 early signs of schizophrenia that should never be ignored, especially if they persist or worsen over time. 1. Social withdrawal and isolation. One of the earliest signs of schizophrenia is a noticeable shift in a person's social behavior. This typically manifests as withdrawal from friends, family, and social activities. The individual may start avoiding interactions, canceling plans, or showing little interest in engaging with others. While everyone experiences periods of wanting to be alone, in the context of schizophrenia, this behavior is more profound and persistent. Social withdrawal is often accompanied by a loss of interest in previously enjoyed activities. Hobbies, sports, or social events that once brought joy may no longer appeal to the person. This withdrawal isn't just a preference for solitude, it's often driven by the inner turmoil and confusion that schizophrenia brings. It's important to note that this sign is not exclusive to schizophrenia and can overlap with other mental health conditions, like depression. However, when combined with other symptoms, it can be an early indicator of schizophrenia. 2. Cognitive impairments. Cognitive impairments are a core feature of schizophrenia, often presenting themselves early in the disorder's development. These impairments can affect memory, attention, and executive functions such as planning and problem solving. People may find it increasingly difficult to concentrate or stay focused on tasks, leading to a noticeable decline in academic or occupational performance. Additionally, they might struggle with basic tasks that require organization or clear thinking. This cognitive decline is subtle at first, but tends to worsen over time if left untreated. A person with schizophrenia might appear forgetful, disorganized, or unable to follow through with complex instructions, which can lead to significant challenges in daily life. These cognitive impairments often precede the more noticeable psychotic symptoms of schizophrenia, making them an important early warning sign. 3. Changes in perception. Schizophrenia often distorts how a person perceives reality, which can manifest as subtle changes in perception. This might include heightened sensitivity to sounds, lights, or textures. For instance, a person may feel overwhelmed by loud noises or bright lights in a way that is disproportionate to the actual stimulus. In more severe cases, these changes in perception can evolve into hallucinations, which are false perceptions that can affect any of the senses. The most common hallucinations in schizophrenia are auditory, such as hearing voices that others cannot hear. These voices can be benign, critical, or even command the individual to perform certain actions. Early on, these hallucinations might be fleeting or vague, making them easy to dismiss. However, they are a crucial early sign that should not be ignored, as they often indicate the onset of more severe psychotic symptoms. 4. Suspiciousness or paranoia. A growing sense of paranoia or suspicion is another early sign of schizophrenia. Individuals may begin to believe that others are watching them, plotting against them, or out to cause them harm, even when there is no evidence to support these beliefs. This can lead to a pervasive sense of fear and anxiety, which further isolates the person from their social circle. Paranoid thoughts may start off as mild and infrequent, but they can quickly escalate into full-blown delusions, which are firmly held beliefs that are resistant to reason or contrary evidence. For example, a person might believe that they are being followed, spied on, or that they have special powers or a unique destiny. These delusions can be incredibly distressing and may lead to behaviors that are out of character, such as extreme secrecy or aggression. It's essential to approach this symptom with sensitivity, as the person genuinely believes in these paranoid thoughts and may feel threatened or misunderstood if challenged directly. 5. Emotional flatness or inappropriate emotional responses. Schizophrenia often affects a person's emotional expression and regulation. This can result in what is known as emotional flatness, where the individual shows little to no emotion, even in situations that would typically elicit a strong emotional response. Their facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language may appear dull or unresponsive, making them seem disconnected from their surroundings. On the flip side, some individuals with early schizophrenia may display inappropriate emotional responses. For instance, they might laugh during sad events or show anger without a clear cause. These emotional irregularities are often confusing for both the individual and those around them. This emotional disturbance can strain relationships, as loved ones may not understand why the person is reacting in such a way. Recognizing these changes in emotional behavior is crucial, as they are a strong indicator of underlying mental health issues, particularly when combined with other signs of schizophrenia. 6. Disorganized thinking and speech. Disorganized thinking is a hallmark of schizophrenia and is often reflected in a person's speech. Early signs may include difficulty organizing thoughts, jumping from one topic to another without clear connections, or speaking in a way that is hard to follow. This symptom is sometimes referred to as thought disorder. People with schizophrenia might use words in unusual ways, create new words, neologisms, or struggle to express themselves coherently. Their speech might become tangential, where they go off on unrelated tangents, or it might be circumstantial, where they talk in circles before finally getting to the point. These disruptions in communication can be frustrating for both the individual and those trying to understand them. In more advanced stages, disorganized thinking can lead to word salad, where words are jumbled together without making any logical sense. However, early on, these signs may be subtle and manifest as simply being scatterbrained or all over the place. It's important not to dismiss these signs, as they can be a key indicator of the cognitive disarray that characterizes schizophrenia.